Hola! So I am at my desk right now, and sorry, I've had a rough morning. So I'm at my desk, and for today's video, like I had mentioned before, I'm changing the way I post my stuff, so you'll see it from today henceforth. And the video, like, okay, doing my kitchen was something that I've wanted to do for a while, and because it's not like the kitchen looks good, like I have a beautiful kitchen, let's be honest, but I was like, I wanted to style it and put some things in there and see what it will look like move things around, just try and style the kitchen. Okay, I'm like, what if I just did something small and still style it and make it look cool? So that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to style my kitchen for 2K. 2K is 2,000 bob for people who are not within Kenya and its environs. 2K is $20. Yes, 20 USD. We'll have to go to the shopping, so let's go do a bit of shopping with the 2K to see what we're going to get. But before we do that, I need to get out of my pajamas because I'm gonna climb here. See, I'm wearing my PJs. I'm wearing PJs. Okay, let me go change. I've changed. So we're recording. Sit, good boy. He just collapsed. Good boy. So one of the DIYs that I want to do is to change out the color of these handles, because you can tell the kitchen from the videos and photos, the kitchen is mostly black and white, like those are the colors that they have going on, but these handles have this weird chrome. It's not even a silver, it's not a chrome, it's like, but it's a metallic color. My plan is to turn this black because I feel like, one, in black they're going to pop a lot more, and I know you're like, so a trick, this is a trick that if you're in a place you're renting, you want to change the color of such a thing, you can either go buy them if you have the money, because I don't know how much they go for, and then remove theirs and keep them. But I really like the way these ones look, so for if you like the way they look but you'd like to change the color, you can ask for permission. That's always one thing, because a lot of people will be like, yeah, cool, especially if they look at it and think, oh, that looks nice, it looks cool. The other option is you can paint them, then when you're leaving, just dip them in white spirit for a period of time and the paint will just wash off, or at least I assume it will, but I know that will work because that's how you get rid of paint anyway. Up. I'll start by loosening up the screw. Hey, so I've removed all the handles, but they're not the cleanest, like they're not all clean. Some have like stuff stuck underneath, so I want to clean them over the sink instead of having to go do it outside. So I'm next to the sink, so I want to just clean them bio, then go. So because these things are like, they're metal, I don't want water to get in there. Like, I get the top would be fine, no rust, no nothing, but the inside, it would rust if water got inside. So my plan is to literally just use this, like put water on it with some soap, do this, and then wipe it down. Crap, so I didn't hit record on this camera, but we have the other one. But this is the first coat. We're gonna leave this to dry. I really love the way they look already, because matte black is the truth. I really love the way they look so far, so I'm gonna let this dry for a while. I can already see parts that I'll have to repeat. So I want to start reinstalling now the handles that are now painted matte black, and I just wanted to start over here. Okay, so I'm just going to install the rest and then I'll show you the reveal of what they look like after I'm done. So for me, the kitchen starts here, okay? This is a part of the kitchen because this is the breakfast table. Then there's this wall, which is nice and white and whatever, but there's also these two things. I want to hide this with art or like some sort of frames and whatever. So I think it would have to be something pretty large. So I'm thinking of taking that old canvas that I had in the other house, paint it differently and have it here, so then it will cover. So I came indoors for like a quick second to just talk about the DIY that I'm about to do because it's really loud outside. So I'm taking the canvas, the old canvas that I had that I'd done in a certain video. I'll insert the video somewhere here, and I want to change it and make it new, like give it new life. So I want to first prime it and then go in with a shitload of colors, deciding exactly what I want to do with it. So that's what I'm about to do right now. This is honestly the reason why I want to start filming in the studio a lot more, but I need to fix up that area. That way I can talk you through what I'm doing. But it's also just going to be another abstract painting. There's nothing much to it. I'll just go in with different colors and see. I just want it to be a bit more colorful because this one was more gray with some copper highlights. It was gray, black and white with copper highlights, but now I want more color, so let's go do this. We're not crooked anymore, but now you can still see the canvas. So this is the image that I want to put here, but I'm not just like, okay, you'll see how it's gonna work out. So I've printed it and I have my pencil. I want to sketch it. I'm not the best of artists, but I'm like, because it's mostly lines, I should be able to sketch this, and then I'll go over it with black paint, and then you'll see what else I'm gonna do to it. So okay, I'm gonna start by sketching it. I don't know if I'll just move this way, because I'm actually thinking having it like this was the best option, because having it down would be weird sketching like this. So it's like, it looks cool. Alright, I'm gonna tilt you down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Yes, ignore the mess that is the rest of the house. Okay. So I want it to be like on this part, this third of the page. So let's see. Ha! I'm already scared. The sketch. So this is what we have so far. Let's just reduce this light because it's all white. So that's what we got so far. That hand is fat. That's what we have so far. This is like just the first draft, and then we see what adjustments I need to make. Okay, let's move you to this side. never done anything like this. Well, it's not like I paint a lot. Look at me talking like this is something I do all the time. I'm gonna take an eraser and erase all the random pencil bits that are still in there. That will still look nice and clean. Or I can actually just use white paint. I'll use white paint. Let me just go through that with white paint real quick. I started painting on one part and realized that you could still see a bit of the pencil underneath. So I was like, let me use an eraser, then paint over it. But then I used an eraser and it looks perfect, apart from that one part that I had already painted. So it's gonna be good. There you go. Okay, so we're back at my desk, and for the third DIY, I found this frame at Naivas, and I know it looks ugly. I know. I didn't buy it because it was pretty. I bought it because it was cheap. This was 140 bob, and it's those old school ones. They don't really have much going on. They're held on with these two thingies, but I'm like, the other ones that are this size, that are those okay looking ones, and I would still like come paint them and stuff, were actually like from 300 going up. So for 140, I'm like, this is pretty cool, and I can do stuff with it and all that. So I'm at my desk because, wow, Ginger is sleeping here. Let me show you. So Ginger is over here. Oh, hey Ginger. So Ginger is sleeping. He's not bothered by anything that's happening. So Ginger is sleeping. That means I guess I'm not going to sit down. I wanted to make something on Photoshop and then print it, because I do have a printer, and then it was going to go in here. Okay, that's what I want to do. I want to make a printout and put it in here. Actually, yes. So the other thing I want to do is this thing. It doesn't really have much holding it together. So my plan is to, because I have a staple gun, is to use a staple gun and attach these bows, like just have 2 staples on each corner, holding the fort down. The idea for this frame was, I was at House of Leather today and I saw some frames that had glitter all around them, and they looked very cute, but then they were like 600 bob for like a very small one. So I was like, okay, cool, thanks for the idea. I want to do glitter on this, but like if I'm to use glue, it's gonna take forever to dry, and I'm thinking I use double-sided tape, and then what the tape will do is I'll put the whatever on top. So the tape is slightly wider, so I'm like, I can do 2 rows and then just bend it on the other side. So I want to see if this will work with just like one of the shorter ends and see how this is going to go. actually looks cool when you remove this. Ah, yeah. So let's see, I'm gonna do this method instead of just pouring all of it on it. This is our faucet, which is pretty cool. You can tell here I don't really have space for like this kind of stuff, so it's sitting over here for now. So my plan is to make a little shelf over here without having to drill into anything. So my intention is to utilize this thingy to see if I can hang a shelf off of it. That way I can put my cleaning products and stuff, and also with this I want to put them in like nice looking bottles and stuff and get rid of all these plastics over here. And these bottles are they were here to, I don't know what they're doing here, so we're gonna move that. So for this thing here, I told you I wanted to do a shelf, so I'm going to do this shelf the style we did these ones, you remember them, the hanging rope shelf. I'll put a link to that video up here. It's usually this side, the eye thing that will pop up, it will have the video. And then that's what we're using. The only difference is with this one, I've added this cup. It's a triangular bit. So the idea for this is to sit on the wall. So when I put it like that, because my plan is to use the ropes on the grill, when I put it on the wall, it's gonna stay steady because we'll be putting heavy stuff on it, which is like the cleaning products and stuff like that. So I don't have pamba and we weren't buying anything, so I'm removing the one from that DIY we did because I'm not really using them at the moment, and when I get to, I'll probably be doing a DIY that allows me to use money. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Then I'm going to attach this to the wall over here, just under the window. My plan is to use this grid on the window as the anchor, because we're not going to, I don't want to drill there, because also it makes no sense to do that. So this wood is this is a 4x1. I had it lying around. I was supposed to spray paint this bowl when I was spray painting the handles and I forgot. So as I do this other painting, I'm gonna go and do a quick spray thingy, but first I have to wash it and get rid of the stickers. So yeah. want to start with this sink area. So the bowl that I got, I also spray painted it matte black. It looks so gorgeous, and I also did the same with this. So I bought this one for 145 shillings. It's the piece that I'd forgotten. I love how it's all matte and black on the outside, and then it's all shiny and glossy on the inside, because this is glass. So since I didn't spray paint the inside, oh, some bits need a bit more spray, like here, but I really love the way this turned out. So the idea behind this particular piece was to be able to have a place to put these sponges, because we were putting them in that like ugly green thingy, but now I can just put that in there. For this one, I spray painted this part. This one I had bought for candy, haven't been using it, so because we don't really eat candy, and I don't really buy candy much unless like when my brother is here and he finishes it in like one day. So I wanted to get this, I wanted to use this for the steel wire, because I always have steel wire here. So I wanted something like this, and I liked this because it has this top, and I didn't spray paint the top, but now I'm like, it looks so cool. I think I'll spray paint this top tomorrow, because I was like, oh, it will look cute, but I'm like, this looks so cool. So tomorrow my plan is to spray paint this top. Move, baby. My plan is to spray paint this top, that way it's a matching set. I don't have fresh flowers at the moment, so I'm not using it, and I was like, what if I just put a permanent fixture in it? I literally ended up planning my entire budget around these flowers. So I want them to sit in this, and I want them to be like in this corner. So my plan is to move, I want to move the microwave to that side. The Hediben started trying to eat it, and by they I mean Clover. So for this one, I'm not going to do much because it's a clear whatever. What I want to do is I want to use this thingies. I have yellow and I have black, because I know black won't be enough. So I want to like fluff them out and put them in here. Let's move this first. Then I have this, it's like a vase bowl that's really cool. It has very nice texture. I got this as a gift from Brenda. Some of my wooden spoons in there, like some of the cute ones like this one, like this, I like it. Take this one in here because there's like different shades in terms of color. This one's a bamboo. much for watching this video. Please tell me in the comment section what you think of this whole whatever and what you think of this new content, because this is like the same stuff but done differently. I would really like to hear from you because I make this content for you and you're the consumer, and I would want to know what you feel about this, because it's a risk and it's a chance I'm taking on something new, something I haven't done before. Like, I've done DIYs, but I haven't done them like this. I have done renovations, but I haven't done them like this. So like this whole styling thing was so much fun for me, and I think that's why I kept going. I've been doing this for like over 12 hours straight, because by the time I came back from buying stuff, it was about 2. Yeah, it was about 2 p.m. And the fact that I didn't choose to not do a single DIY, I think I deserve a pat on the back for that. I don't care what anyone has to say. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like this kind of content and if you feel like you want to be around for more of this, do subscribe. You can just subscribe down below. I don't know which side it is. I'm assuming it's on the right side. Is it? It should be on the right side. There's a red button. It's a big one. It's written subscribe. Just hit that one and that will make you my family member. Like, we'll now be related forever, unless you know, undo that, which I know you won't because you're cool. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for spending your time with me. Again, I really want to hear your thoughts on all the pieces that we've made and the overall turnout of the place. And then, yeah, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know, okay? I will see you in my next video on Friday. I was about to say have a good night. Oh wait, no, actually, have a good night, because you're probably watching this at 7 p.m. after I've posted it. So, good night. And if you are watching it the next day or any other day during the day, have a good day. Bye.